as soon as it was announced, I started thinking, well, I'm going to try for this. Like, I don't know how realistic it is, but I'll do my best. And over the course of the next like 2 or 3 years of trying to qualify, it kind of became more and more possible in my mind. And so when it actually happened in France, it was like very, it made me believe in myself more, I guess, going forward.
Yeah, I've always been a huge Olympic fan. And so, we didn't grow up with the dream of climbing being in the Olympics because it wasn't there yet. And so when it did become a reality, it absolutely was, my goal. And like Nathaniel, I wasn't sure how much of a reality it is. And so now to be sitting here with a full team, of 4 athletes going, I think that's really cool. And just shows how much we've improved as like USA Climbing. And I can't wait for more people to be introduced to climbing as it's on this world stage.
I think mine's a little bit different and maybe Colin's as well, since we are a little bit younger, that when I first found out that climbing would be in the Olympics, I think it was about 2016 when it got announced. And I was super ecstatic for the sport, but I personally wasn't even thinking about myself yet because, I wasn't even doing adult competitions yet. And it was kind of more of like wow, this is insane. This is cool. But it wasn't like this is a dream yet. And I think over the course of the years, it definitely became a dream. And the closer it got, the more, like Nathaniel said, I had to believe in myself and kind of tell myself that I deserve to be working towards that dream. And so, yeah, then when I qualified, it was definitely a surprise, especially at that first stage. But I was pretty just shocked to begin with, and it took a while to sink in and realize what it meant for myself and for our team and for the sport as a whole.
And yeah, my story is kind of similar to Brooks. I was probably 12 or 13 when it was announced that climbing would be in the Olympics. So I really had no aspirations to be in it. I was super psyched for the sport, but I was definitely I did not believe that it would even be possible since I was nowhere near to competing in adult competitions. But fortunately, and I guess really, I didn't think I would have any sort of chance until almost the start of 2020 when things lined up and I was able to qualify to the Pan American Championships, and where I was able to claim my ticket to Tokyo. But it was definitely not, I was shocked and filled with all sorts of emotions when I qualified, since it seemed like such an unlikely event, but it was very emotional for me as well.